Hello students, welcome to the 9th session of CS subject. In 8th session, we discussed about the terms included in web services. The terms are www, HTTP, HTML, XML, web page and website. These all are easy topics. I hope all of you learned the topics in an effective way. In this session, we will discuss about web scripting and e-commerce payment transactions.
Now we will discuss about the term web scripting from web services. What is this web scripting? Without adding web scripting, a website is static. It is a programming language for adding dynamic capabilities to World Wide Web. Web scripting can be used for simple action like changing the button color when mouse is over on it, or to complex things like interactive online games. Dynamic content can be added to website using scripting. For example, if user fills a registration form, it is good practice to validate the entries. At the time of filling the registration form, we have to validate the entry of that particular fields. That is by using this scripting. Web scripting is of two types, client-side scripting and server-side scripting. What is this client-side scripting? Client-side script execute on the web browser, that is not interaction with the web server. Client-side script means that is execute on the web browser itself. No interaction in between the client and the web server. It is generally used for performing action which do not require interaction with the server, like checking text field is empty. Password is of certain length. Password contains pattern of text. CAPTCHA validation, new password and confirm password is same or not. Then client-side scripting languages are JavaScript, VBScript, ActionScript. These are the client-side scripting languages. Then next one, server-side scripting. This type of scripting execute on the web server itself. That is, when user clicks on any button or interactive object, the request goes to server and executes on server and response comes to the web browser. A user give a request to the server. That time, according to that request, the server will give a response to the client. That is known as this web scripting. That is server-side scripting. Server-side scripting is used for the action like validating the username and password, availability of user ID, submitting the information to store it in database, etc. Popular server-side scripting languages are ASP, that is Active Server Pages, PHP, Hypertext Preprocessor, JSP, Java Server Pages. These are the server-side scripting languages. Then Web 2.0. Web 2.0 is the name used to describe the second generation of the World Wide Web. Second generation of this World Wide Web, where it moved static HTML pages to a more interactive and dynamic web experience. That means from the static to dynamic web experience. Changing to this dynamic web experience in this Web 2.0. Web 2.0 is focused on the ability for people to collaborate and share information online via social media, blogging and web-based communities. Web 2.0 is pronounced as Web 2.0. Facebook, Wikipedia, Twitter, etc. are examples of this Web 2.0. Popular technologies are Ajax, jQuery, Silverlight, Flash, etc. These all are popular technologies for this Web 2.0. Then e-commerce payment. Then the next one is e-commerce payment transactions. When you purchase goods and services online, you had to pay for them using an electronic medium. When we are purchasing goods or services through online, we have to pay through this electronic medium only. This mode of payment without using cash or check is called an e-commerce payment and is also known as online or electronic payment system. Different types of e-commerce payments are credit card payments, debit card, smart card, net banking, e-wallet, then mobile banking. Then payment by credit card. You know about this, payment by credit card and payment by debit card, etc. User pay by providing card number, expiry date, name of the card and CVN, card verification number. That is payment by credit card. OTP is received on registered number for double verification, that is for security reason. Payment by debit card same as this way. User pay by providing card number, expiry date, name of the card and CVV, card verification value. OTP is received and registered number for double verification, that is for security reason. Then payment by net banking. It is simple method of paying online from customer's bank account. User must log in by providing username and password. High security password or OTP is received for security reason, and once entered and validated, payment is done. This net banking. Then payment by mobile banking. In this, customer has to download software provided by bank and linked it with the account. That is mobile banking. M-PIN is used for mobile banking. M-PIN. Customer can link debit or credit card with this software and make the payment. The next one, UPI, stands for Unified Payment Interface. UPI, Unified Payment Interface. Developed by National Payments Corporation of India. Developed by National Payments Corporation of India, NPCI, under the guidelines of RBI. It allows to send and receive money between accounts linked with a mobile number. That is its specialty. Payment apps are popular payment apps with wallet are Paytm, you know, PhonePe, Amazon Pay, Google Pay. These all are different types of payment apps. Clear?
Okay students, I hope all of you understood about web scripting. It is of two types, client-side scripting and server-side scripting. Then e-commerce payment transactions using mobile banking, net banking and payment apps. Study these all portions in a systematic way. Along with this video, I attached the notes and questions. Take down the notes and try to answer the questions in it. That's all about today's session. See you in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.